Hey Jordan, down here, owner and CEO and founder at Iron Chest, and this is a video that I promised you that I'd send you over. So in this video, I'm going to go over the SEO part of the structure, like I was talking about on our call the other day, and just kind of give you an idea of what I really mean with the structure and how you want to set it up for long-term results going forward. On the design end, man, I completely understand you wanting to do the brand and everything to your design. So all I could do on that, or all I could say on that really is, we're going to do our very best to make sure that we get everything on this website, particularly the way you like it, and to really bring out your brand. Without further ado, the three things I'm going to talk about today is content, citations, and backlinks. Okay, so content is king. Google likes to see a lot of content across your website, and there's a few reasons why. One, it's going to let them know that you're the expert in your field, and then two, it's going to allow you to get in some of the high quality and relevant keywords that the Google users are searching for. Okay, so in this area, I did find this Hampton Roads area, just all this here, and then of course, there's pest control, Hampton, VA here. So this keyword actually gets searched 150 times every month, and it has a keyword difficulty of 1. So it's really easy to rank for that keyword. It's basically like knocking out a third grader. Okay, so if I was wanting to rank for a keyword like pest control, Hampton, VA, what I would do is I would come over here to my website, and I would have that keyword in my header. I would have it down here in the content, the exact match keyword, right? Exactly the way that the Google users are typing it in. I would have that exact match keyword in my headers, in my content, and I would even save my images as keywords, because of course Google cannot see your images, but they can see what's behind them. So you're basically doing this and making that content that way to basically manipulate the algorithm and letting them know that you're doing those services, okay? So that's my number one tip for you, is when you're doing this content, or if you decide to work with this as we do this content, we'll make sure that each of those pages are built out right with the right keywords on it. That way you're going to be able to get found by the users, right? So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to be the Google user, and I'm going to Google Pest Control Hampton, VA. And so we're going to go over the first page here. So first up, you're always going to see is your LSA, your local service ads. These build a lot of rapport with the customers. I highly recommend getting into them. You do pay for every time you get a lead, but it's very effective because it's at the top of the page. People can see these 5-star reviews here. People really trust the reviews, so they can be really effective to get into. The next section, this is normally where your PPC is. I bet there's some down here, so there's one PPC ad down here, right? But normally there's a PPC ad right here, right? So about these PPC, again, they're very effective too. You're basically, bidding for what keywords that you want to be found for, and it's just a fast track way to get on the first page of Google. You do only pay for those leads when somebody actually clicks on your ad. That's the only time you're going to pay for those leads. The next one, this is your map pack. So I see you guys are in the map pack, which is extremely good here in the Hampton area. So it's very important to optimize these listings, because they do really convert 40-50% of the leads that come into them. So 150 times by 50% is going to give you about estimated how many leads should be coming in here. So it's really important to really optimize this area and get as many of these listings as you can. So how you're going to want to optimize these listings is you really want to get a consistent review pattern, and you want to be responding to these reviews. So if you want to beat out Empire and Global Green, you need to start getting more reviews, responding to those reviews, and really beat them out on that way. The reason why Google likes you to be responding to your reviews is because they like to see that you're interacting with your customers. Another way to interact with your customers is by making those weekly Google posts, posting about your products and services, and just basically using the platform just like you would any other social media platform or directory, anything, like Facebook, etc. Right? You want to continue to use the platform weekly. Okay, but most importantly, how you're going to be able to rank up in the map pack higher is getting quality citations. So we talked about this a little bit. So citations are online directories, or it's anywhere where your business name, your business address, and your business phone number is listed. It's going to create that citation for you, and you want all of those relevant across the entire web, right? And having those is going to help you rank higher and higher in the map pack. So we can go in there and we can look and we can see how many of these citations that Global Green has. And if they have 100 of them, we can go in there and get 150 to 200, and we'd be able to beat them out that way as well. Right, so the next one down, this is your organic traffic. So this basically all has to do off of your backlinks. Okay, so backlinks are other websites that are mentioning yours. So they're basically raising their hand and saying, hey, this is a reputable company, and Google really takes authority into that and ranks you higher organically. So looking at your website now, this is a tool that we use called Ahrefs. It is just a tool. This is a paid tool. There are some out there that are free. But so we can see that you have a DR rating, domain rating of 1.8, a UR rating of 6. Okay, so you've got a little bit of ratings here because your domain is 4 years old. You've got 10 referring domains coming back to 30 backlinks coming to your site. You've got 19 people traveling to your site every month, and you're getting found for roughly about 28 organic keywords. So looking at some of those keywords, you've got some coming in on your brand name, which is really good. That means you guys are building a really good brand name for yourself. You've got one coming in here. You're sitting on the first page for Exterminator Hampton Roads. But then it really kind of falls off after that. You know, Hampton Roads is a really good keyword also. It's got 150 searches, 0 on the keyword difficulty as well. And then Pest Control Hampton VA, that one has 151. We already looked at that. But you don't really have a whole lot of traffic coming in on those because you're not sitting on the first page. So what I recommend doing with that is you want to have each of these pages built out for that specific service area. So I'm going to walk you through that real quick. So this is the closest company that we have to you guys. These guys are in Southern Maine, and you can go and look up this domain. It's gshieldpest.com and kind of go through this website here. So what we've been doing for them is each month we post or we publish 2 new service areas for them, right? So they're mainly in Saco, Maine, in the Portland area, but they also service all of these other areas. So each month we go in and publish 2 new service areas for them, and we're going to continue to do this until all of these are clickable, right? But if I was to come to Google and I was to Google Pest Control Bedford, Maine, okay? So you can see here these guys are sitting on the first page here for their Bedford page, right? Green Shield Pest Control Bedford, Maine, all right? So that's how they're getting found for those Bedford keywords. And then if we came over here and we did, let's try Westbrook, Maine. Again, sitting on the first page here, again, Westbrook, Maine keywords. So if you wanted to get found for Chesapeake keywords, you need a Chesapeake page. If you want to get found for Hampton Roads keywords, you want a Hampton Roads page, and so on and so forth. So lastly here, I just wanted to dive in and look at one of your competitors here. So this is HamptonRoadsTermite.com. You can see these guys don't really have much more of a higher authority site than you with these backlinks, but they have been working on it a little bit longer. They've got a domain rating of 18, UR rating of 19. Remember, so back it up, you're 1.8 and 6, so really higher there. And looking at some of their keywords here, so Hampton Roads Pest Control, they've got 46 people traveling to their website every month looking for that keyword. Pest Control Hampton VA, they've got another 15 there. So anyways, buddy, I hope I covered everything, and I hope you found valuable information in this video. Look forward to chatting with you more tomorrow, and so we can get some feedback on what you thought about this. Thanks, Jordan. Have a good one.